Good morning on this 11/11 portal global meditation. We're
Good
so
morning.
happy to be here with all of you, and we take a few moments to allow everybody to come in from wherever you are and to find your way to this very strong work actually of today, right, Anna?
Yeah, it's been extremely strong. We've been preparing for it since Monday when it appeared in our field, and we'll talk about that in a little while. And of course, on this 11/11 gateway, this is really a master gateway this year. For some people, they feel it is the most powerful day of the year, most powerful gateway of the year. We really feel the photonic lights landing in our reality. Yeah. And yeah, it's so feelable. The extra light that is allowing us to make another big healing and leap into another reality. So it's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And there's also so much solar activity. And I wanted to say to those who are not aware of it, because the solar wisdom and the understanding of the solar power becomes more and more a normal thing among all of us. But if you would like to know more about it, realize we have a workshop on that, which is really beautiful on all sides. It's touching actually on our inner wisdom of the solar consciousness. So if you feel so, just that you know, it just came up through us in the morning, how important it is to understand what's happening with the suns, with all of the suns, all of the solars. But that's on a side way. Welcome to everybody who's just coming in. Thank you for coming here. We're building up this network around the globe by those who are joining us now and maybe later on in their own time frame. Very much welcome to this amazing gateway, the 11/11. I mean, it's a very special date for us always, also in the school, right? I mean, last year we were in the process of our travel to Sinai. And what happened there is still very palpable in all kinds of ways. It led us through Cyprus, but always on the 11th of 11th, it's a time of starting again at a higher level, yeah? And I mean, it doesn't mean to say that higher level is always a simple transition, and how much we all know that. But I mean, all light workers now in this time frame are called to continue holding courage and faith. It's we're really asked now to bring in the best of who we are and who we truly are. So, and we know that we've all incarnated to assist with the change and to help to clear out the old and usher in the new. And we're all doing great, actually. I mean, it doesn't always look like that in the outside, but we know that the new consciousness is here, and it's available for those who are aligning themselves consciously with this expanded new field. So don't let anybody else tell you differently, because it is here and it is accessible through the inner fields. And the more we are working and aligning with this new consciousness, each and every one of us, the easier it will be also for greater numbers of people to join in. So as we all hold this new resonance and coding, and it's just here. And it's, I mean, if you look at the other things that are happening in the world that are not of this new consciousness, it's really the last areas that need to be coming to the surface to be purged out. And each and every one of us has a different role in that whole process, that's for sure. But realize that you stay yourself deeply connected to this new consciousness. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really an invitation to stay stable, as stable and balanced as possible. That's really, in a way, the task of this time. And in order to facilitate this, in the last week in our community, we have been using ourselves as a laboratory for studying what's happening with our 7 chakras also, because this balance of the 7 primary chakras is really essential to staying stable and balanced in the world as it is today. And so we've been encouraging everyone in our community to do a morning practice of balancing the 7 chakras in order to move through our day in the best possible way. So in a way, we were encouraging a rediscovery of the primary chakras, approaching them in a new way, fresh every day. Where am I? What's happening in my system? Is it balanced? Is it stuck? And if it is stuck somewhere, if one of the chakras is stuck, then asking our angels and our guides to help us come into balance, which means actually balance with the evolutionary energies that are moving through us in this moment, right? So when they move through in a balanced way, we simply show up for life as it is. And if there is some kind of a blockage, stagnation, then our experience is compromised. So that's a fairly easy practice to do, and we invite you to revisit that if it's something you haven't done in a while. Yeah.
It's about, it's a practice that many of us may know, the 7 chakras, the primary chakras.
Mm-hmm.
But we all need to be willing, if you want to do this practice. It's kind of like an hygiene every morning, like you brush your teeth or whatever your ritual is there. You need to be willing to step into the unknown and investigate our reality every day with these fresh eyes and these fresh senses. So not with anything that you experienced yesterday, but really super in the moment and explore that reality, as you said. And then you also you experience the newness of each day. And it anchors you in a stronger way, that you're not taken away by the outer world and all that's happening there, because you know where you stand in that moment, and it makes all the difference in how you experience life. Mm-hmm. So, and as we're changing in this ever accelerating pace, it's such a gift to be able to be in this continually shifting, flowing new consciousness in a way. So, we would invite you to join us in this practice with our community in your own way. There's many ways of going inside to the 7 chakras, and study it for yourself. Make it a nice, enjoyable study. And we've already seen with people from our community how different it is per day, and what an incredible treasure we hold in our body system to be here on Earth, actually.
Yeah,
it's about a new way of
Yeah, I was going to say that the body, we realize how much of a power tool our body is. It's really a power object. It's an incredible mechanism for us to interact with our environment. And we also see how we're all related, because sometimes what is stuck in our system is not necessarily per se our own personal material, but it might be material from our environment, from our close ones, or from the collective, or from a collective. So it's really, really interesting to study this and to see what it is that's happening. It gives us a lot of insight into how energy moves.
Yeah, and it gives also insight, I think, where we are at in a new consciousness, because if you've been working with your chakras, and specifically those 7, maybe for 20 years, then you'll find in the work where you stand also by watching it with your new eyes, in a way. And that's just beautiful. And we're all in the process of self-observation and observation of the great mystery that operates through us, and it's really magical. So we wanted to bring this to the forefront also with all of you, because we feel it's so powerful.
Yeah. And so also for anyone who may be new here today, then just feel for yourself whether what we say resonates for you, because only take what resonates and leave the rest, because you are really the master of your journey. And always, what we do encourage is to put your feeling of inner peace at the top of your list of priorities, because when we do that, then we will be able to manifest this on the outside. And this is one of our big priorities in our school. So we can only manifest on the outside what we're living inside. It can be no other way. So this is where the inner work comes in all the time, every single day, and where we really need to establish our priorities. So when we encourage this, the inner peace as an internal way of being in all circumstance, which needs practice, of course, like all else.
Yeah. Well, for today's theme, some of you may have been with our Sophia Christ Healing Circle this week, so you might recognize that the work goes on because there is a very specific question actually to us to do a work that has to do with acknowledging all that is. And it came through us this week. We moved into this very deep and intense work with the children of the light, and most especially with the light workers that have not been acknowledged sufficiently for their work, and indeed often also sabotaged and betrayed over many millennia by whomever. It can come from all kinds of angles. And we had this already in preparation for our last Sophia Christ Healing Circle when we tapped into the field that needed to be healed. And during the healing circle, it opened fully. And the level that needed and still needs we were getting is healing this, and it may be an experience that many, many light workers may recognize, maybe consciously, maybe unconsciously, but it may resonate to a certain degree that this acknowledgement has not been there, that needs to be there actually to be fully seen of what it is.
Yeah, many light workers have felt betrayed by the light realms because their experience of suffering and pain from incarnation into this realm has not been recognized or acknowledged by the higher realms. The magnitude of the suffering, the despair, the feelings of being lost or feeling betrayed, maybe even by those who were most trusted. The brother murder story comes to mind here. That's such a long-term story in our long-term narrative, in our reality, and sometimes the seeming obligation of participating in the war paradigm. So what we saw was that as a result of energetic distortions imposed on this realm, many light workers did not incarnate in a whole way. They incarnated with an internal separation and an incoherency as they came into this realm, because everything starts with energy. And this place that we are living in is a priori, an energetic realm. We need to move through various levels of energies in order to incarnate. So as this distortion was in the energy realms, energetic makeup, the energy matrix of this reality, it had consequences on the experience of light workers. And the magnitude of these consequences has never been sufficiently acknowledged or recognized. And this is what has come up for healing this week and through the work that we will be doing today. So maybe you could speak a little bit about this, Petra, as well, because it was coming to us kind of like a family constellations work almost, but in the light realms. It was really very, very specific.
Yeah, it was very specific. And many of you know the healing system called family constellations, which for us is a fabulous healing modality for bringing to light experiences and unacknowledged dynamics within a family unit or any kind of units. By recognizing and acknowledging the dynamic, blocked energy is liberated in order to flow again within the family constellation. And in the same way, that's really interesting, we saw that a healing work was necessary so that blocked energy could flow again naturally through the entire network of light workers, those on earth and those in the light realms. So in a similar way, we're taking into a work, and we'll be continuing with this work today. And this work consisted of examining the relationship between light workers and the higher light realms in a range of timelines and realms. So what revealed itself was that on one hand, a part of the higher light realms were not recognizing nor sufficiently acknowledging the pain and suffering of the light workers in their incarnations. So the pain of dissociation, the pain of betrayal, despair, of feeling lost, And on the other hand, some light workers who are incarnated now are not able to receive the recognition from the higher light realms or from other light workers. So this constellation has created a stuckness between the two. This is all energy I'm talking about, yeah? Disabling a fluid flow of energy from the field of oneness, which is the basis of a healthy life and a fulfilled life on Earth.
An evolution.
Yeah, so, evolution, right? Yeah, exactly.
So much of the distortion, the energetic distortion, and then, of course, lived out in the physical realm, the subsequent suffering stemmed from this a specific distortion of the Vesica Pisces creation geometry, which we've been working with a lot. It started to open for us our understanding to this about a year ago. And this Vesica Pisces creation geometry was originally designed as a holy trinity template of creation for this realm. And this distortion that happened led to so much misunderstanding because our original design as divine creators was completely compromised through this distortion. So the creation potential that has been to bring together two different spheres of consciousness, in order to make a third holy creation, this has been, in a way, misunderstood. So those who were living out the distortion have been indoctrinated in a way of perceiving reality which distrusts difference rather than welcoming it for the purposes of new creation. And this is really fundamental. It's really been playing itself out through the millennia and still is playing itself out today. So, like the family constellation work, we have begun a work of recognition and acknowledgement between a part of the higher light realms and those incarnated, light family incarnated, so that a divine flow can be reestablished, and that the Vesica Pisces creation template can also be fully restored among us as a collective. And so this is really a reconciliation process on the multidimensional planes to reestablish evolutionary flow and oneness.
Yeah, maybe for some of you this is totally new and you need maybe some more time also to integrate this. So you're always welcome to revisit this video again, of course. And just feel with your heart what resonates, because the heart will understand things that the brain probably needs also some catching up with. But it's really beautiful study material also in our inner realms to go into this creation principle. And we'll be having more of that in the future.
Definitely.
We also wanted to, on this 1111 portal, for us, it always brings also the sight somewhere on the horizon already of the Advent time that we are celebrating in many cultures in different ways. And we are also traditionally always in a very powerful field in the Advent time. And in a few weeks, we are entering the official Advent time, a time that represents the coming of the Christ consciousness of peace and oneness, the coming of the light in different cultures. And this Advent will be special as we are incarnating the new Sophia Christ consciousness field that already has been anchored in Gaia Earth. So as we've seen it happen, as we've seen it anchoring in the earth already, and as it is here, this new consciousness, this will be for us, at least, the first time that we will be working with really the new light records. And we have said yes to a guidance program in this important time, so we can collectively create a deep anchoring of our personal soul mission with the field that invites us all to fully just be in this field. Then you exactly know what to do, where to go, what it is that you came for. And that's actually a divine child of the light, right? Connected to what is called the Holy Order of Light. I mean, if you've come to this place and are watching this video, you're most probably part of this holy order of light and a child of the light. So we are guided by Lord Melchizedek, specifically, who's been with us intensely, also in our Cyprus journey recently, and Mary Magdalene, to understand that the cosmic seeds of the Ark of the Covenant that have laid latent in the records of light in the earth realms and also in body systems, those are awakening. So those cosmic seeds of the Ark of the Covenant are awakening. And that is possible because the consciousness is here. And this makes them available to be activated in our light bodies, our consciousness, to be held by all of the children of the light, which is such a joyful phase we're in. And you're very welcome to join this journey with us if you resonate with this. In our Advent program, it's going to be starting in 2 weeks from now. We will be having 4 Zoom meetings all together with the family of lights. So it's in a special protected space, and we'll have one global meditation, which is the closure on the winter solstice, December 21st, where all are welcome. On this Facebook page, we will have real-time writings, everything that comes in the process around these seeds of the Ark of the Covenants will be shared, will be a whole program. And what is most important is that we together will be creating the new light records of Gaia. And those are light records that have never been on Gaia. So we are super excited about this journey of creation that awaits us. And we know that it will bring a whole new level of consciousness again to us, to you, whoever is willing to join and to be ready to receive this intelligence. So we will place the link to the program in the thread of this video if you want to join. And you can also find more information on this Facebook page about it. There's a whole background there that you can read. And we deeply love to meet you there in the upcoming field of creation, because we feel it's just really getting started. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really, really exciting to be at this point in our journey of consciousness. Yeah.
Yes.
If you appreciate what we do, we would love it if you could share this video in your networks, like our page, subscribe to our newsletter, and also to our YouTube channel. We have a YouTube channel now that some of you visit. So we would love it if you could contribute to this work in that way. We appreciate it so much. So without further talking, we will slowly move into the meditation of today. Find a place where you can sit or lay down comfortably, and slowly connect to the calmness deep within your inner space. Feel as you sink deeper and deeper into the stillness of your inner temple. And feel how you get more and more silent inside of yourself with each in-breath and out-breath. And consciously begin to relax your body. Start by bringing your attention to your head. Relax all the muscles around your skull, your crown, your cheeks, eyes, eyebrows, your jaw and your tongue. And slowly move down to the neck and shoulders and relax. Let go of any tension, surrendering all tension to the Divine Mother. Allow her to take care of any anxiety or stress that you have been holding. She knows how to take care of it and how to alchemize it. And now relax all the back muscles along your spine. And the muscles in the front of your body, your breast muscles and belly muscles. And now the arms and the fingers. And now the hips and the legs. Relax and just give over to gravity. Relax your feet and your toes. Consciously relax them. Breathe in and out deeply as you sink more and more into this relaxation. As your body relaxes, allow yourself to let go of any thoughts or distractions that may be occupying your lower mind, just for this moment in time. Simply allow them to dissolve into the field of the Divine Mother. And know that you are completely taken care of. Become fully present to this eternal now in your divine essence. Feel your center becoming more apparent. All of you coming into one central point of focus inside of you. And anchor in that space of centeredness, calmness, of deep inner silence. And feel the connection to all those who are doing the inner ascension work at this time. From your inner circle to the larger global field. and connect in gratitude for our joint incarnation in this historical moment on Earth. Together, we are the vehicles through which birth will be given to the new civilization of pure love, the civilization of the one heart and the one mind. In your own special way, connect to Mother Earth and to the Heavenly Father, sending gratitude and love and waiting for this love to be sent back to you. Now bring your attention into the sacred space of your heart. Easily, simply through intention, move to the sacred space and notice the shift in vibration when you arrive there. Take your time to arrive and to look around, to feel and observe how it is there today. You may become aware of a loving presence, the field of unconditional love and compassion that is always here. And now we will call in Mary Magdalene and Yeshua, Saint Germain, Lord Buddha, Babaji, Mother Mary and Grandmother Anna, and the archangels. We will call in the Melchizedek healers and the healing angels. And we will also call in a huge group of great cosmic angels who are newly in contact with our world and have very special qualities. We are calling them in for this specific spiritual work, for alchemical transmutation, healing, and unification. Take time to connect to each of them and to readjust your energies in order to meet them. And now we will evoke the 5 elements: earth, air, water, fire, and ether, asking that they support this coming together in a positive way. And we will also call in the realm of the elementals, who are opening more and more to the human realms as we heal and lift our consciousness. And now allow your awareness to move through your chakra system to the 7 chakras that are the basis of your earthly incarnation. Notice that your chakras form a rainbow. Notice that it is through your chakras that you are operating from ever higher fields of universal consciousness, which shape your incarnation. You are a galactic rainbow bridge. And when all your chakras are in balance, all you need to do is to be present as you move through your day, observing as the universal flow of consciousness naturally directs you in a way that serves evolution. When you open yourself to the unhindered flow of energy that naturally moves through you, you open to the power of the invisible mystical field. You pass a threshold into a field of infinite potential. Listen quietly to your heart, as this is the portal of your soul, the portal into peace. Ask now that all of your primary chakras be balanced, simply through intention. If you feel like any chakra is stuck or not turning optimally, ask the healing angels that are present today to help restore balance in your chakra system. We will wait a few moments for this process to take place and for this balancing to occur. See, sense, or feel the shifts in your system as this balancing is taking place. You are created from a spectrum of light frequencies, and as such, you naturally create a bridge to all dimensions of consciousness. And when you feel that your chakras are balanced, then allow yourself to move into a field of Avalonian consciousness, the consciousness of magic and miracles, which we are beginning to remember once again. Through this consciousness, we connect in the most natural way to the great central spiritual sun and to the white gold ray. Feel, sense, or see how these energies begin to be activated in your system. As the white gold ray moves through you, feel what effect it has on all your cells. Feel the safety and the softness of this ray, and how through this ray you are held in the arms of the Divine Mother. You are here today to be seen, to be recognized, and for all your suffering to be dissolved. As this high, pure love light moves through your system, allow any emotions of anger, betrayal, resentment, bitterness, denial, despair, depression, dissociation, sadness, loneliness, separation, hatred, or revenge to come into your awareness. These emotions may be yours, or they may come from the field of someone you know, or they may come from the collective. These emotions may be emotions that you have recently felt, or they may be emotions that have been buried either in you or in the collective. Slowly bring all of these emotions into a sphere, into a ball of light. Bring them all together in this one place, which is just outside of your physical body. Allow this to happen easily and effortlessly, simply with intention. And with all negative emotions that emerge, then allow them to naturally move into this sphere outside of your physical body. Give yourself some time for this process to unfold and simply stay as an observer as this happens. Allow all of these emotions to surface at this time, to move out into the sphere of light. Allow any emotions that have been buried to be drawn out at this moment in time. It is safe, and you are held in the arms of the Divine Mother. You don't need to know where these emotions are coming from, just allow them to surface. Acknowledge them and escort them into the sphere of light. And when you feel like all of the emotions that are ready to surface today have emerged and moved into the sphere, then simply allow this sphere to slide into the universe, where it will alchemically transform into unconditional love. Allow this to happen simply with intention, all on its own. These emotional frequencies are being transformed on their own in this field of Avalonian consciousness. And now allow yourself to fully feel a field of infinite possibility, a field that is held by the Holy Spirit. Allow yourself to see, sense, feel, or know that your true self lives in this field of infinite possibility. And this is what connects you to your sovereignty in a place of oneness. Sacred geometry emerges from this realm in its purest form, and you are able to easily connect to it in order to bring new manifestation into the physical realm. In this realm, you feel your wholeness and your holiness. See, sense, feel, or know this holiness at all levels of your body system. You are precious and you are unique. And you are a holy being. And now connect to the broader family of light. Those incarnated in physical bodies and those who are not incarnated. It is time for a reconciliation process to take place under the guidance of the cosmic angels. The reconciliation can now happen because there is a deep acknowledgement of your suffering through multiple incarnations into an energetically distorted earth reality. Deep within yourself, allow yourself to be recognized as the masterful divine being you are, incarnating into this realm of duality to bring in light and love. Feel how you are beloved and how you are recognized for your service in spite of all the difficulty in life you may have encountered. In this life and all other lives in this realm. Feel, sense, or see how many blessings, infinite blessings, are being showered on you at this moment in time and in times to come. Because all of the pain and suffering that you have gone through to enlighten this planet is acknowledged and deeply honored with gratitude by all of the realms of light. You are a divine soul, and what you have brought here has been the greatest soul gift to all of creation. Allow this reconciliation process to take place in your own individual way and allow any emotions, physical sensations, thoughts to emerge as this is taking place. Be present to what your needs are at this time and allow your prayers to be heard throughout the universe. Allow all misunderstanding to be illuminated and to be dissolved. Allow the great cosmic angels to move out all energy of misunderstanding, suffering, and separation. Allow them to dissolve any distortion that may still be present in your field or in the field of the collective. Remember how it is to live in a perfect state of wholeness, health, harmony, peace, joy, and fulfillment at all levels. And allow a prayer to emerge to bring you back to this perfect state of wholeness in your physical incarnation. This field of cosmic alchemy is allowing you to illuminate yourself from within, to illuminate humanity from within, through the one heart of unconditional love, and through the cosmic spiritual sun. Affirm to yourself and to all the healing beings present today that you are making space for a new, whole, holy you to emerge in this physical incarnation. A new you that is lovingly connected to and in unity with all light workers who are physically incarnated and with the light realms who we are deeply connected to. Allow forgiveness to run through you fully so that you are liberated into a whole new, beautiful experience of this earth reality. These sons feel or know that you are held and understood throughout the realms, and that all the difficulties you have endured in this physical realm have been deeply acknowledged and honored as your work of unconditional love. The new earth is seated inside of us, and we, as a rainbow community of one, anchoring the way of love, are fully present to watering the seeds and seeing them grow. Bring your awareness back now to the sacred space of your heart, And thank Mary Magdalene and Jeshua, Saint Germain, Lord Buddha, Babaji, Mother Mary and Grandmother Anna, and the archangels. Thank the 𝐿𝐾hZedek healers, the healing angels, and the great cosmic angels. And take a few more deep breaths in and out. Knowing that you can return to this work again to deepen it in your system. And slowly bring your awareness to your physical body, to your physical temple. Start to move your fingers and your toes to reanimate your physical body. Activate your breath a little bit more. Begin to stretch. And when you are ready, I invite you to slowly open your eyes. Look around a little bit. Readjust your focus to your outer space, knowing that the inner and the outer are deeply connected. And know that you can live in the outer world fully connected to the inner space of your heart to bring peace and beauty to your outer experience. Remember to ground after this work of today. Walk outside with bare feet if you can, be in nature, and to drink a lot of water. To usher in this shift in consciousness that will lead us to a greater awareness of oneness and a greater embodiment of oneness altogether in this earth plane. Thank you for being here with us today. Have a beautiful day or evening wherever you are. Namaste.
Namaste.